Wally Down Studio.
I know how it feels to sleep alone. I know how it feels to walk this road alone.
Hey guys, just vote, okay? Vote for Stanley Ennow. Cameroon, vote for Stanley Ennow. Nobody knows, okay? I think he's the one of the most unlikable celebrities in Cameroon, but he keeps doing his thing. Yeah, I've noticed it, and I've sat down one day and asked myself, because I did not like that guy for some time. Even up to now, I'm still learning to like him. If you ask me why, I don't know why, but I'm still learning to like him. That I still don't know why yet, but thinking about it, I figured out something. I just think we hate him because as most artists, like celebrities who hate Stanley, I just think they hate him for achieving what they believe they need to achieve, okay, without having the skill they have. That's just why you hate him. But he has won it. You just hate him for no reason. He's doing what he can do and what he has to do to put himself in front of the people or the guys who matter. But the guys who have the skill, who think they are professional enough and don't get what he gets, you just turn to be bitter, like hate for no reason. Yeah, I just believe that's the whole thing. Like, that guy is one of the most hated guys in Cameroon. And me, I hate him. But because every time I look at something like his art, I don't see it being so creative. But he's doing what most of the creative guys can't do. I think most artists, like even somebody like a Jovi, most artists need to reevaluate why they hate him.
Yeah, so for me, like Stanley, I have nothing against him. In fact, he's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Because I think he's really doing the showbiz well.
Yeah.
Are you somebody that if there's a name one person in showbiz that you look up to, and if you want to get into the entertainment or you want to model your career after, definitely I would call it Stanley Ennow, because I feel like he's really doing the thing well. And while you were talking, one thing that came to my mind is when he shared this tweet where he was telling his fans that very soon they'll be winning a Grammy and stuff. Then Salatio commented on that saying, like, to win a Grammy, you need this, you need to put songs that are this, basically telling Stanley Ennow how to win a Grammy. And in my mind, I'm just thinking, like, True Salatia has a collaboration with Beyonce, but I don't know what international award has he really been nominated for, like a big international award that's widely recognized, that like he feels like he knows the way to get to that international. Like, if he knew the way to get to that international award, why is it up to now we have not gotten him being nominated for a big international award? Mindful of the fact that, like, I do strongly believe that Salatia, what he creates as a musician, is better than Stanley Ennow's own. That's my opinion, listening to their music. But he has not succeeded to be able to be nominated for like a highly recognized international award. So, like, I feel like there's a flaw in his strategy, or maybe the strategy is a long-term strategy that we're going to see with time. I don't know. But so far, Stanley Ennow has proven to have the method to get the international attention.
I agree with you. Like, at one point, you said to you, Stanley Ennow is the best, okay? To me, Stanley Ennow, at one point he was, when he dropped that EP, that was, if you know how hard I went in promoting that song, like when it came out, because it sounded like the kind of songs I love listening to, trap music at that time, because at that time you had guys like T.I., Lil Wayne and all that they were producing trap songs, So Stanley Ennow came up now with trap, but in pidgin, so our minds were blown. At that point he was the shit, So when he won that MTV award, we were like, oh man, he has won it. So after that, he had that Tumbu Boss, the old version of it out, but it was mediocre. So he had to remix it and do another version of Tumbu Boss, then did another remix again did Jama Jama now with Sarkodie. So after doing all those things, me as a music enthusiast, I just started saying, okay, now this guy is being repetitive, All of them just sound the same. He's just trying to do the same thing over and over and over, and trying to collaborate with different guys. So, but at that point, it sounded good. But it wasn't different. Like, it was just like he was repeating shit, But it sounded different. So, the part that really turned me off, because I was beginning to get to be fed up with them, you know. So the part that really turned me off was when he released that single "Follow Me" that was singing. That was the worst time I ever listened to Stanley. You know, like at that point in time, that was when I hated him. Hating him for, because at that point he was one of the guys whom, like in Cameroon, you know, like overseas, they look up to. When they want to see Cameroon music, they just turn to Stanley, you know. Like if they want to see Cameroon music, they turn to Stanley, you know. So at that point the art was mediocre, but the personality was there, you know. But the art was mediocre, so I just hated him. Like, is that the best you can put out, or is that what you represent as Cameroon? So that just put a stigma in me. That's why I said the reason I feel like I hate him is because, based on my expectation of where he is, I think I'm expecting something of him in the art department. I think I'm expecting something from him that I think he doesn't have in him to deliver, but he has the personality to always put himself in the places where he's able to get those things without the art. Because the untalented guys are the guys selling records now. They are the guys blowing up now. They are the guys, but the guys who have longevity are the guys who are skillful, the guys who are talented. But Stanley, you know, his longevity has lasted, like what I said yesterday. Him collaborating with a fresh energy, embracing the younger acts. That's what has kept him relevant up to today, you know. But on the art side of it, that's what I believe. That's why most people hate him, including me. That's why we hate him, because we just expect something from him that I just don't believe on the art department he's up to that level. I think, yeah, he's up to that point. Yeah.